Yeah, run it up, run it up. Hey, yo, I like this one. This gonna be the intro song for people out there going to get some money. Not now, but I mean, right now, just watch it cost the dub. My swag 100 plus, black or tiger, gold chain, and see my plug, make the cut. I'm in the club, I own the club. Bitch, that's cost enough. This ain't no Buzzy Seagull, ladies, see you play for us. Run it up, run it up.
Oh, niggas, the Texans Raiders right now.
Because the Raiders can possibly win a game.
Can they?
Yes. Yes. They can possibly.
I don't know.
I'm ready to cash in. I need every dollar they hooping and hollering. Hey, celebrity fashion. Speaking of trolling fans, I'm trending they nosy, man. Yeah, King Diamond spoke a hand with a low on cash. Hit the money dance. I'm breaking that. Yeah, they shot it from the
I mean, Marcus already made his pick.
Packer.
I am in the exact same.
38 to nothing. Nigga,
wanna know how I know these niggas never seen money? Give a nigga a rope, and they Indiana Johnson. Can't count the how many times nigga money been funny. Stack it up, yeah, Nike shoe box and savings and loans. Something.
These niggas started Alonzo Gill at shooting guard and beat them. What? Come.
Money and power, oh yeah, respect. I'm demanding this shit, I'm fucking up commas. I'm high as a jet, I'm flexing this shit. I can tell it's my time without checking my race. Feeling like I love the best in this bitch. Had a few songs when I went at this shit. And if money ain't talking, I'm exiting quick. These niggas can match my
Shout out, Matt. Hey, look, Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. If I ever said different on this show, I was high.
Bag and I keeping it running like Michelin Man. These niggas is crazy. They thinking that I ain't been on my shit lately. Go try to play me. I'm turning to ghost. I'm calling them Swayze. So shit just amaze me. Believing these rappers when niggas is flaky. Respect it greatly. Show up in your hood and moving it safely. And tell you to run it up. My karma is beautiful.
Yo. How you guys doing?
how are you doing? You got tossed off for sale yesterday. How are you? Here?
I'm fine, man. I am fine, dog. I'm fine, man. You know, perfectly fine. How you guys doing today? Everybody good? How was your weekend, Corey?
Feeling great. Feeling nice, refreshed. I went to the gym earlier today, so I'm a little energized. I'm good.
I saw you won a belt back, Corey. What's the belt for?
Yeah, that was my other fantasy. One of my other fantasy leagues got that belt back. We did the draft, so they gave me the belt back the second time in 3 years. Regular shit. That's what I do.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And that was $100 buy-in league, so I got $800 off of that one.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I had a great weekend myself. You know what I'm saying?
You did?
Yeah, great weekend, man. Great weekend, dog. So let's get started with the show. Oh, my bad. I forgot to ask the superstar. How was your weekend, superstar?
My weekend was amazing, man. I got to, expose a couple people. Not like good old revenge. What did you say, Gerard?
Very, very, very good. You know what I'm saying? I feel you,
Yeah. You set the date yet?
I'm not going to give you what you want, so no, I have not set a date yet.
That's fine, because the longer you wait, the more the pressure will build. So you take your sweet ass time, Gerard. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do.
I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. That's all between them two. Yeah.
There's no ducking, also. There will never be no ducking. But anyway, let's get to today's topics, man. We're going to start off. Let's go ahead and let's start off with football today. Who are your top 5 quarterbacks right now in the league right now?
Dude, am I supposed to be starting this? Do I need to start?
Well, Corey, 1 year frozen.
Y'all can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you,
Screen's
brother.
frozen.
Yeah.
Jesus, either my screen's frozen, y'all can hear me, or you can't hear me in a movie. I don't like this shit. One of you niggas started then. Shit.
Malik, who are your top 5 quarterbacks right now?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
You haven't decided yet.
Can I remember what my top 5 was? Because I already did this. So, at number 1, I got Patrick Mahomes, of course.
Okay.
Number 2, I have. Oh yeah, Loso tuned in, huh? Okay. Yeah, number 2. Number 2, I got. Give me Joe Burrow. Number 3, I got Aaron Rodgers. Number 4, I got Josh Allen. And number 5, I got dude in at the Chargers, Justin Herbert. Got him. My top 5. And if you look at my top 5, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get criticized. If you look at my top 5 translates what experts are saying are the QBs that are in tier 1. Ain't that right, Loso? Right? All my quarterbacks are in tier 1, right? So you saying my list is egregious. When I look at your list, I see it's not reputable at all. So it's my top 5 quarterbacks. Nah, I'm playing. I got Jalen Hurts somewhere in there. I'm just not gonna tell Jalen. I'm just not gonna admit to I got Jalen Hurts in there, and he's pretty high. I'm just not. I'm just joking with Loso. I think honestly, if I was to be completely unbiased, it would be Patrick Mahomes. It would be Patrick Mahomes. It would be Jalen Hurts. It would be Joe Burrow. I still have Aaron Rodgers in the top 5, but it's a toss up in between him and Josh Allen for the 4th and 5th spot to me. I still have Aaron Rodgers top 5. I really believe that he was hurt last year. Come on, he just won back-to-back MVPs the season before the season that he struggled. I still got Aaron Rodgers in the top 5. It just depends on what happens with Herbert, him, and Josh Allen this year to see who's going to secure that 4, 5, and 6 spot for me. That's what it is.
Well, can y'all hear me? Am I here?
Yeah, you're frozen, but we can hear you.
Just talk. We'll get you situated.
Just talk, man. Uh-oh.
Listen,
Corey said I'm cutting all this shit off.
I'm taking all this shit out here.
I'm taking all this shit out the wall.
Joe got Pat Mahomes, the nigga from Cincinnati. Joe Burrow.
You can't say Joe Burrow.
Josh Allen. Is it bum ass Aaron Rodgers? Is it bum ass Aaron Rodgers or Josh Allen
exactly
bum
what
ass?
that is. It's Joe. I know what that says. I know what that says. Joe, while you here, I just want to Joe, while you here though, I want to congratulate you on your fade. You did very well, my boy. You put somebody in a body bag. Shout out to Joe, man. Shout out to Joe for real. Shout out to Joe.
Anyway,
real quick, just because I did see down in the bottom Loso moving the goalpost for Justin Herbert again. Just wanted to throw that out there because he don't win, he don't make the playoffs. Now it's he need to see more from him in the playoffs. So just moving the goalpost there on Herbert, but
he's been doing that.
That's fine.
Doing that for
that's fine
for about 2 years now.
Yeah. All right. I do not have Aaron Rodgers in the top 5. respectfully.
Dak in there?
No, absolutely not. Dak's not in the top 5. Dak's borderline top 10. Dak's like 9 or 10 for me.
Oh, now he's
Um,
9 or 10. No.
No. Hey,
Hell no.
hey.
Hell
Okay,
no. No.
let's get his 5 first. Let's get his 5 first.
All right.
Let's get his 5 first. We'll talk about the Trey Lance, Dak Prescott.
We talking
shit
about
in
it.
a minute. We'll talk about it in a minute. What you
And
got?
now your audio's out.
God damn, Corey. This is one of them days.
Days for Corey. Gerard, get
This
your
should be-
top 5 off, man.
All right, man. My top 5 quarterbacks. I'm basing off what I saw last season.
Understandable. Remember though, I had an asterisk on mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had an asterisk on mine. Like, I'm giving him last season as like, all right, like, could be an anomaly. Like, cool.
But I'm gonna go with Pat first. I'm gonna go with Hurts second. I'm gonna go Joe Burrow 3. I'm going Josh Allen 4. And my 5th quarterback, I mean, he wouldn't. I don't want to do it, but the Vikings did have a good record last year.
Oh, hell.
You got
Hell no. Hell no, you didn't not just name Kirk Cousins top 5. Tell me you did
I'm
not
putting-
just do that.
I'm putting Kirk Cousins at top 5. I like Kirk Cousins, man. It's the quarterback show. I'm sorry, guys. Quarterback show got me.
Yeah, forget that
Quarterback
show.
show
Gerard.
got me. No,
Forget
fuck
that
y'all.
show. Kirk Cousins is not top 5 anything. Like, no,
he's not top 10.
we're not doing that. He might be top. I don't know if he's not top 10.
He's not top 10. He's not top 10.
I would put
Yeah, still
Kirk.
hear me?
I think I
Am I
would
still
have.
here?
Would I have Kirk?
Yes,
you're still
you're
here.
here.
Okay. Real quick before the shit go out, I got either Hurts or Herbert 4 and 5 in some order. Allen 3, Burrow 2, Mahomes 1. That's my 5. The only reason I got Hurts lower is because it's only 1 year. As amazing as his year was, I need to see more than 1 year. That's why I'd lean to him being 5, Herbert being 4, just because Herbert's been good for 3. He's had 3 straight really, really good years right now. And then Allen, I think Allen's a step below Burrow. Burrow, they kind of washed him in the playoffs last year. Burrow's been to the Super Bowl. Allen hasn't. And Mahomes, obviously, number 1. But for you to put Kirk Cousins ahead of, because then Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, I'm putting Trevor Lawrence ahead of Kirk
Both of them was
Cousins.
hurt. Both of them was hurt. I'm not going to give them.
They're still better than Kirk Cousins.
But he said he's making his pick based off of last year, though.
Kirk Cousins wasn't that good last year. It's because the Vikings won games because they had the luckiest, like, 1-score game record in the history of fucking Earth. Does not mean that Kirk Cousins was the top 5 quarterback. We're not doing it.
What possessed you to make him top 5?
I'm not sure he's top 5 in the NFC and most of the good quarterbacks in the AFC.
I told you, it was the show, bro. The show got me, bro.
That's the dumbest.
The show
he
got
wasn't
me,
better
dog.
than Jared Goff.
So
He's
it's an emotional pick. Are you serious?
He was better than Jared Goff last year. He ain't even the best quarterback in his division. He wasn't better than Jared Goff last year. You can't sit here and tell me he was better than Goff last year. You can't. You cannot objectively say that.
I didn't watch Jared Goff last year. Who gives a fuck about
Well,
Jared Goff?
there's your fucking problem.
It's Detroit. I don't give a fuck about them niggas. We'll see what they do this year. Maybe they're not pay attention to Jared Goff.
They should have made the playoffs last year. They went on the huge ass run at the end of the year.
Did they make it? Did they make it, Corey?
They would have
Y'all
done
would-
better than lose to the fucking
Corey,
Giants.
Corey, the Lakers went on a huge run last year too, and did they make it to the finals? No,
We're not talking about the finals. We said
no,
the playoffs won.
No, they
Okay,
lost.
and how did Kirk Cousins do in that playoff, by the way?
He lost the game, Corey.
To who? To who?
I'm not. Danny
Who did they lose
fucking
to?
Dimes. Get ready for him. Danny fucking Dimes, Corey. Get ready for him, Corey. Danny fucking Dimes.
I'm staying out of this one.
Danny fucking Dimes, dog.
Top fucking 5.
Kirk Cousins is top 5
Cousins.
for me. This is my top 5 list. You can be mad about it all you want to.
Nah, this shit is crazy. If
Disgusting.
it's Kirk Cousins in your top 5, is wild to me. I'm sorry.
Bro. Aaron Rodgers had a down season last year. He's still top 10. Fucking Lamar decided not to play after week 9. He still
Decided he was hurt. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He decided not to play
Do
weeks
that.
14
Nah.
and 17.
You're not going to do Lamar like that. Don't do that. Lamar was hurt.
He decided not to play, right?
He was hurt. We're not doing that.
Okay.
Dak, because them niggas cooked y'all in the
Dak-
playoffs. That's all good.
Dak's team went 12-5 where he didn't play the majority of the season.
He missed 4 games. What are you talking about? He played the majority of the season.
He missed 4 games. He didn't play the whole season. Like Lamar missed 6 games. I'm not putting nigga in the top
There's 17
5.
games in a season.
I'm
How
not
did he
putting
not
nigga
play
in the top. I'm not putting a nigga in the top 5. And he didn't play all season. So
You know,
But I
you know,
named you 5 quarterbacks.
You do understand that Josh Allen missed the game. He didn't play all season, so why is he in your top 5?
Josh Allen is on the cover of Madden. Josh Allen had a
So what?
awesome year
What
last
does
year.
that
We're not talking. No, we're not
Josh
talking
Allen
about
had a-
accolade.
Justin
No,
Herbert
Josh
played the
Allen
whole
had-
season. Justin
Justin
Herbert played the whole
Herbert.
season, and you put
And-
Kirk Cousins ahead
And
of
he
him.
lost. And he lost. in
And
the
so
first
did Kirk
round,
Cousins.
too. And he lost in the first round too. But you know what?
Your
glad I can't hear
video's
you,
back,
Corey.
Corey, but now your audio's gone.
I'm glad I can't hear you, Corey. Lose this fight.
No,
dog.
I got you, Corey. Your argument makes no sense because now you just moving the goalposts to keep him in there. That doesn't make any sense. You literally just said that if he didn't play the whole season, he's not in your top 5. Josh Allen didn't play the whole season, so there's no reason for him to be in your top 5. They have to play all 17 games, right? Correct?
Hey, do you think I care what you think? He missed 1 game versus a nigga that missed 4 games versus a nigga that missed 6 games. No, 1 game. It's all right, though. It's definitely all right.
I don't really believe you. I don't believe you got Kirk Cousins. In your top 5. I don't
I
believe
do
that.
got Kirk Cousins
No,
in my
you
top
don't.
5,
No,
bro.
you don't. You don't have Kirk Cousins in your top 5. You don't.
Kirk
You
is
don't.
in my top 5, bro.
You smoking crack. If Kirk Cousins is in your top 5.
Kirk Cousins is in my top 5, dog. And when they go win the division again this year, I'm telling you, it's gonna show y'all why he top 5.
Yeah, all right. Ain't Pittsburgh in that division?
No, it's the
Fuck
NFC.
no. It's the NFC, dog.
Oh,
It's them, Green
tell you
Bay,
How much I care about.
Detroit. Them, Green Bay, Detroit, and Chicago.
They don't have Dalvin Cook no more.
No,
No,
they do not.
y'all have Dalvin Cook.
They don't have Thielen anymore either.
Nope.
They
They
just
still
have
got their
all,
niggas.
so all they have is Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins. That's all they have. Is that what you're
Hawkins.
saying?
And
Hawkinson,
TJ
and that's
Hawkinson.
it.
It doesn't seem like it's enough.
I don't
'Cause it's
think
Kirk
it is,
Cousins
but
at
we'll get to that.
quarterback.
We're gonna get into it. You know, we got that division today.
Yeah, see, they're agreeing with you. It was the Netflix show. I'm gonna go watch it. I gotta watch it now. I didn't watch it before, but I damn sure gotta watch it now. If it got you feeling that way, that you like Kirk Cousins so much that he's in your top 5, I definitely need to see it.
I told you when it came out, bro. Go watch it. Sit down and watch it today, dog.
I'll do my
Sit
homework.
down.
There's nothing that I can watch that would make me believe Kirk Cousins is top 5 quarterback.
No, because you watch football. So you watch football.
I watch football too. I can't
Obviously,
say
you
Not
know.
enough.
It's a top 5.
Not
bro.
enough. Not enough. You act like Detroit wasn't cooking at the end. Like this, whatever.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
What's the next topic? You bugging.
Well, we're here now. We're going for our, predictions.
When are we getting into the Dak Prescott thing?
We'll get into that after that.
There ain't no Dak Prescott thing.
NFC
there is.
North. When is your NFC? Who are your NFC North winners this year? What are your predictions for the NFC North?
Winners. So
tell
there's
us yours
multiple.
after
So
what
there's
you just
multiple
told us.
winners in the division. Is what you're telling me?
Who is your winner for the NFC North?
Okay, cool. The Detroit Lions. So Detroit 1, Green Bay 2, Minnesota 3, Chicago 4. Minnesota got like the luckiest fucking wins, and everybody knew there was no way in hell they were a 13-14. They were a 500 team that somehow lucked into a bunch of ridiculous one-score wins that they had no business winning and ended up 13-4. Happened all last year. Now they lost their running back. They lost their other receiver, so it's even more pressure on Justin Jefferson, even though he's good enough to take care of it. And their defense is fine. It ain't Frisco. It ain't Philly. It ain't Dallas' defense. So what are they about to do? We really rely on Kirk Cousins like that? I don't think so. Not happening. I don't think Minnesota was that good. And like I said, they lucked into some wins. They're going to fall off. I think Green Bay is going to be fine. Everything they're saying about Jordan Love has been pretty good. And, they still got a few decent people on there. But I think Detroit's team beat. Jared Goff was ridiculously good last year. Dan Campbell, despite all of his weird-ass comments, they fucking play for him. And the motherfuckers play hard. And Amon-Ra St. Brown has been really, really good for a long time now. So I think Detroit's going to carry their momentum from the end of last year into this year. Chicago, kudos to them for getting the DJ Moore trade. I like that, but
I got them losing 12 games.
Who?
The fucking Vikings. I just looked at the what the hell Gerard's talking about.
They might. You know what? If Fields takes a step forward and you got DJ Moore there now,
that'll be 13. I counted the Bears as a win for them. They played the Buccaneers week 1. I don't know what the hell Baker Mayfield's gonna look like. So I'll give them that one. Then they play the Eagles, L. They play the Chargers, that's an L. They play the Panthers. I don't know how Bryce is going to work out, so I'll give them that.
Either way, yeah.
They play the Chiefs.
L.
They play the Bears. Like I said, I gave them that.
Well, 1-1. The Bears, yeah. So either or.
They got the 49ers.
L.
They have the Packers.
L.
They have the Falcons. I don't know what the Falcons look like, so I gave them that.
Yeah.
They got the Saints. That's a loss. They got the Broncos. That's a loss. They got the Bears again. Then they got the Raiders. Then they have the Bengals. Then they have the Lions. Then they have the Packers. Then they have the Lions. I got them losing at least 12.
Jesus, the Bengals was their other random AFC game.
I got them losing 12 games. So that's why I asked you, like, you sure you want to keep them in your top 5? Because this shit not looking good.
Yeah.
You go for it. You know what? I'm switching that. Vikings last in the division.
Yeah,
Justin Fields. Yeah. I'm
I'm
banking on Justin Fields actually having one wide receiver worth of shit to make him be a better quarterback. And DJ Moore is definitely a really good fucking receiver. So, yeah, Bears 3, Packers 2, Lions win the division.
I'm going to go with the Vikings winning the division.
You better.
Yeah, you really
I have the Lions coming in second.
Pal, when you don't watch them, what do you think about them?
What do I think about them? I got the Lions coming in second. I think they better than the other two teams I'm going to name.
How do you know? You say you don't watch them?
Yeah.
I don't watch them. I watched one game of the Lions last year, and they had a 29-point lead and lost that bitch.
But they had a 29-point lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, their defense is shit.
So we'll see how they turn out. I don't really trust nobody else in the division, honestly. But I'm gonna go with Chicago at 3, and Jordan Love and the Packers at 4 because it's fuck Green Bay.
What did Green Bay do to you?
Right?
No, it wasn't what Green Bay did.
So why is it fuck Green Bay? What's wrong with you? Why is it fuck Green Bay? What did?
Who is a Green Bay fan that you know?
Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. I understand. That.
RJ, when you get up here and you see me talking shit, just know.
But he means y'all. He means you.
He means you.
Your shit makes no sense.
He said y'all.
Because he was being nice and diplomatic. He didn't want to like really piss you off like that. But he meant you.
He's not gonna piss me off. Y'all can't piss me off. You think a random nigga in conversation at the shop gonna piss me off? No.
Leak, who you got?
My list pretty much is the same as yours. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to put the Vikings last, though. I don't know what the hell Justin Fields. Like that's the one. That's the one where I was like, I kind of got reservations about that.
It might have been slightly emotional.
No, I understand. Gerard is a lot to deal with. Yeah, my list is pretty much the same as yours. I got the Lions winning the division. I think they'll be better this year. I really don't care how you rank the rest of the 3, though. Honestly, I mean, we about to find out how much Aaron Rodgers meant to Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really heard that Jordan Love looks spectacular out there. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anybody really like say that he looks amazing. I haven't seen them in the preseason at all because we have their quarterback now, so that's who I'm focused on. So I don't care about Green Bay. But if we had to go based off of last year, I mean, without Aaron Rodgers, what would Green Bay look like last year? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can kind of rank the other 3 how you want to rank them. I just read to you what the Viking schedule is. They're a double-digit loss team to me, regardless if it's 12, 13, whatever you want to do. They're a double-digit loss team to me. We don't know how Justin Fields is going to look. He finally got a wide receiver. I don't know how I would rank them. If I had to, I'd just based off of consistency, I would go with the Lions, I would go with Green Bay, I would go with the Vikings, and then I would go with the Bears if I had to really, really, really choose. But I don't really care how you rank the other 3. Those other 3 are up in the air for me on what they're going to
do. Moving on to the AFC North. Got a division with the Steelers, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Ravens. How you ranking these folks?
This should be a pretty competitive division.
Low key, this might be the best division, like top to bottom. Because
it's always a tough division.
You can make an argument for any 4 of those teams winning the division, legitimately. Like, it would not shock me if any one of those 4 teams ended up winning this division.
It still shocked me if the Browns won it.
It wouldn't, because the rest of the roster is really good. It's really just a matter of Deshaun Watson, who we've seen play at a high level. But the rest of their...
But it's the Browns. That's why.
Fair enough. It is the Browns, and you want to...
Right, it's the Browns.
I get that. But they have, a roster that you can build around. I respect it. Either way, I got the Bengals 1. It's assuming health for Joe Burrow, which I am banking on health for Joe Burrow in that. But as long as Burrow's healthy, I still got the Bengals number 1. I've got Baltimore number 2 because when is Baltimore never not top 2 in the division unless some fucked up shit happens? It's just, say consistency, it's Baltimore. Baltimore's always, even when it's like, damn, they having a down year, and then you look up and they're fucking 9-8 and right there in the playoff race every year. So I got Baltimore there. Again, that's going to be dependent on health. Lamar stays healthy. Then, Baltimore's right there. I'm going to put Pittsburgh 3. I don't trust Kenny Pickett completely, but I like the weapons they got around him. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren in the backfield, Deontay Johnson. You got George Pickens, the defense with TJ Watt. Like, they still got that. And Mike Tomlin doesn't have losing records. So again, they could be right there too. And then I'm putting the Browns 4th just because Deshaun Watson is such the biggest unknown. But I could also see Deshaun Watson returning to form with Nick Chubb there, Amari Cooper putting up numbers, and the defense led by Myles Garrett, who's one of the 5 best defenders in the league, still being really good, and Cleveland pulling some shit off. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for me. So I've got Cincinnati, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. That's my order. But I don't think.
Go ahead, my bad.
I don't think any of them will be worse than 7-10 at the worst. I think all those teams will win at least 7 games. And it's just because they each have to play each other twice that they'll probably fuck each other up and hurt each other.
Okay. Just to ask a question about your point, you said that you said Deshaun Watson is the biggest unknown. You trust Kenny Pickett more than you trust Deshaun Watson? Because remember, even though Deshaun Watson had a down year last year, he didn't play all year.
Yeah.
He dealt with the suspension.
He basically didn't play for 2 full years.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. That's why I'm asking you.
It's a question of Kenny Pickett taking a second-year quarterback development, which most quarterbacks tend to do, versus Deshaun Watson regaining a top 3 to 5 quarterback form.
Does he need to be top 3 or 4 quarterback form?
He needs to be top 10.
Okay.
I think he needs to be top 10. 3 to 5, I don't think he has to be 3 to 5, but Cleveland paid for top 3 to 5.
Okay. All right.
So Cleveland paid for top 2.
I just want to ask. That's all. I just want
No, that's a fact. Pickett is an unknown, but most quarterbacks do at least at some point during that second year if you're worth shit. So we saw with Trevor Lawrence, last year, it kind of started off a little, but then he started picking it up, and by the end of the year, you saw oh shit, Lawrence is finally getting here. So something like that is possible for Pickett, and if that happens, I trust especially the Pittsburgh coaching staff, and the rest of the team too.
I was going to counteract that second year shit with Mac Jones, but we already know why Mac.
We know.
I couldn't. I didn't know why he was pretty much shit last year, but okay.
Because you're the defensive line coach, the defensive line coach and the coach's son.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that just to make an argument. I'm not. That's a one I'm definitely losing. I have. I want to put the Ravens at 1, but I'm concerned about Burrow's injuries too. His offensive line is still kind of shit. So you're already coming into the season hurt. I don't think that's a good look for him. I have the Bengals at 1 just because they just whooped Josh Allen's ass, so I salute them for that. I have the Ravens at 2. It's pretty much the same order as Corey. I have the Ravens at 2. I have the Steelers at 3. Josh Thompson. I don't know why I'm fucking up names today. Tomlin doesn't have losing seasons. He went 9-7 last year, and he probably should have lost more than that. Watt was out and everything. He damn sure should have lost more than 7 games. And then it's the Browns, man. They just gonna have to show me. That's not even a shot at Deshaun. I do expect Deshaun to take a step. You know what I'm saying? I do expect Deshaun to regain some of the form that he had before the suspension and all of that. But it's still the Browns, man. That's a team you just gonna have to show me. That's just is what it is. The Browns have that repeated history of shitting in their own bed. So, not show me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens. What? Excuse me. I'm gonna go with the Ravens 1. Lamar, Odell, wide receivers, the defense. I think they got a lot to prove. Uh, Joe Burrow and the Bengals too. I think that him coming in injured, that it depend on how they play. 1-2 games might slip in the beginning if he's not fully 100%. So that might be the difference between them and the Ravens.
They didn't start off last season the best either, did
No,
they?
they didn't start last season on the best, but he played all season. And then Pittsburgh at 3. I just think Kenny Pickett's getting better. George Pickens is fire. Deontay Johnson fire. They got a running back. Their defense is always good. TJ Watt and the Browns are just the Browns. I mean, just like you said, you got to show me before I believe anything that they do. They do have the weapons. They do have Amari Cooper. They do have Nick Chubb. They do have David Njoku. Like they got weapons over there. They got a defense. Like
It's crazy because they've been nice on paper for like 4
Yeah.
years now. Like I remember when Baker Mayfield was there after they won that playoff game, people were like predicting them to win the Super Bowl and all types of shit. Like it's just
Because they went out and got Clowney the next year, and
Clowney, Garrett, OBJ. We had everything. We had everything, but it was I don't know, coaching wise up there, and then it's always something like
it's always
even when
something.
Odell was there. When Odell was there, like the whole Baker Mayfield versus Odell's dad, like, and we came in and we talked about that and how that kind of probably ruined the locker room somewhat, but I'm just saying something that players was probably already thinking in their head anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think the Browns is one of those teams that you're gonna have to show me that the Browns are good and y'all got to go beat niggas. Like,
I mean, they're not trash. Like I'm not trashing them. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just I wouldn't take it as a slight for them being last. It's just y'all got to show me they got a nice squad on paper. Like for real. Like they I don't want to say that. I mean, if Deshaun Watson, if he comes close to anything of what he was before, they should be better than Pittsburgh, right? Am I like incorrect in saying that? Like they should.
they should be better, but I mean, Kenny Pickett it's a young team in Pittsburgh, but these niggas still find a way to win. Like I don't know, bro. I just think that if Deshaun is anything like he was in Houston, then the AFC North gets very, very interesting. We gotta wait till the season to see. Even though he threw 4 interceptions in the preseason in limited time, but it's the preseason. Who gives a fuck? Defenses always start off hot before the offenses seem to
Wait, he
catch
threw
up.
not in practice in the preseason.
Yeah,
He threw 4. No, I'm staying by them being last.
what we got next? Gerard, what's
we don't speak about that guy on this podcast.
Yeah, we don't.
Way too early Super Bowl predictions, bro. Well,
Why are we not getting to this Dak Prescott issue? Like, why do we keep sweeping this under the rug? Like, I don't. Yeah, maybe we should do it another day because Corey's cutting out again. So it's not. I'll just be up here arguing with myself. So it's like
your StreamYard is saving you, Corey.
yeah. StreamYard is saving you from an L. Yeah.
But who are We went over all the divisions. Who are your way too early Super Bowl predictions? Even though the season starts in 2 weeks.
What are your predictions? 'Cause
Super Bowl predictions?
Mhm.
Who I think is going to be in the Super Bowl based off the last season? Corey just sent the text message to the group. Corey's Super Bowl prediction is the Bengals versus the Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys got an issue at quarterback right now, so I don't think.
I don't think they have an issue at quarterback just yet. I ain't gonna say that, but that is very interesting that they went and traded for Trey Lance this past weekend.
Yeah,
That's very interesting.
Put more pressure on the boy. Yeah, you do that after he just had his highest interception rate of his career last year, just throwing picks like crazy in practice. Yeah, let's go out and get Trey Lance. Let's do that. Yeah, that makes sense. What's your prediction?
Going off of last year, what I've seen and what I think, you can't count out Kansas City, bro. I don't care who the fuck they play. You just can't count out that nigga Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna say the Chiefs, and coming out the NFC.
Remember,
I'm
you
probably
winning that division, so be careful.
What, the NFC? Oh, I got the 49ers. I think it's gonna be a rematch of Super Bowl a couple years ago. I think the Eagles will take a step back, losing a lot of pieces that they did. It ain't gonna be that much of a step, but I think the 49ers will catch them this year. So mine will be the Chiefs versus the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
You know, it feels good to be able to come on the pod and say this and it actually have some credibility attached to it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm okay with getting my shit off. You know what I'm saying? I have the Jets versus the Eagles in the Super Bowl. What are we talking about? It needs to happen. I'm not high. I'm not high.
Are you a Bengals fan? RJ, are you a Bengals fan?
He's a Giants fan.
Oh, that's even worse.
You picked the Giants to win the division.
Did I pick them to win the division? I had them coming in second. I'm coming in second. I had Philly winning the division.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you put the Cowboys third.
Yeah.
Oh, you trash for that. But nah, I have the Jets going to the Super Bowl. You can call me crazy. I don't care. All the talent they got, all the talent we got, and the more talent we gonna get since what's his name? Corey Davis decided to retire and give us $12 more million. Word. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Like the rich just the meek shall inherit the earth. Ain't that the bar? After Revelations, the meek shall inherit the earth. So that's what I hear going on. That's in my opinion. That's what I hear going on. Is that the meek? Don't worry about our offensive line. Our offensive line will be just fine. All right, everybody's coming into the season healthy. I think Dwayne Brown's off the PUP list. We just need a couple of weeks to gel. We'll be just fine. We got Aaron Rodgers. He'll get the ball out of there quick. We'll be just fine. Don't worry about our offensive line. Talk about the rest of our squad, though. Quentin Williams is like a monster. A freaking monster in he's trucking everybody. Can't nobody block him. Nobody. I saw Sauce get cooked the other day though. I didn't like that. I didn't like Sauce get cooked. And plus, I expect RJ to say that because RJ's a Giants fan, and we just cooked you. You're supposed to have a good defense. We just put 36 on you, so I don't want to hear your opinion, RJ. Actually, so whatever. You're disqualified from this conversation and talking about we being trash. I don't want to hear that. I don't care. I don't care. All right? It's Jet Stadium now. Not Giant Stadium. It's Jet Stadium now. Nobody cares about the Giants anymore. Everybody's talking about Aaron Rodgers. Nobody cares about Danny Dimes. You shitted on your running back. Shut up. So whatever. Got the Jets going to the Super Bowl. And I got the Eagles going just because I want to beat the Eagles so I could cook Loso weekly because he's been talking wild crazy. So that's the only reason why I want the Eagles to get there. Do I really believe they're gonna get there? No, I don't. I don't. I got the Cowboys winning the division, so I don't think the Eagles gonna get there. But just so we have somebody to beat that will make this a whole lot more personal for me, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Eagles to get to the Super Bowl. Best player on the team? I don't know. I don't know about that. I
mean, do that Garrett Wilson, and then they just freed up 14 more million, so it's at least $40-something million. How much is Devontae Adams getting paid right now?
Don't worry about all that. We figure that out. It doesn't matter what he get paid. I was just about to mention that. Devontae might want, if the Raiders are trash, Devontae's going to want out by the trade deadline. I don't want to hear shit once we get Devontae Adams. You could go ahead. We get Devontae, I don't want to hear shit. We definitely a Super Bowl team if we get Devontae. Y'all can kick rocks. Devontae and Garrett Wilson on the other side. Yep, unstoppable. And I didn't even mention Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall. I didn't even mention them. Have fun with that.
Yeah, that's a scary little lineup. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a scary little lineup if it happens, depending on the Raiders and what they do. And fumbling Cook. Cook was good last year. He didn't fumble that much last year. He ain't fumbled that lot since like rookie season. So
we had like 1,200 yards last year. Y'all better stop playing.
But nah, man. I just
Breece
think
Hall was going to be offensive rookie of the year until he got hurt. Come on, man. Stop doing this. Stop hating on my squad, man. Y'all done that enough. Like, stop hating on my squad, man.
Did Saquon fumble? Saquon, did he play?
He almost fumbled his bag. He almost fumbled his bag. Forget that football.
He's had 2 seasons out of the 4 seasons he's been there, dog. Didn't play his first season that much. Second season, he showed his ass. Third season, $10 million for a running back, it is a bag. That's the most running backs get paid right now, dog.
I don't know. We gotta see what Taylor about to get if he get traded. Apparently he want like 16, 18 million or something like that.
Boy, that's what you call got, but what you call ain't got no guaranteed money this year. Damn, they're playing for free.
Who?
No, they don't. Running backs don't get paid at least $20 million.
No, they don't. Who told you running backs get paid at least $20 million? No, they do not. They don't get anywhere close to $20 million.
Not a year. McCaffrey got 16. And his contract is not his last year of the contract, not fully guaranteed. In his last year of his contract now.
I think he's the highest paid running back right now, ain't
he? Yeah, and then Derrick Henry got 10.
It's Derrick Henry. Like he's getting 10. Like
like nobody else. Everybody else is 8, 9, and
you can't even sniff $20 million because they don't pay you after your rookie deal. Your rookie deal doesn't even allow you to make that much. So no, there's no running backs making running backs making $20 million.
What we saying is RJ. What we saying is it's signing. Yes, they make and their whole contract is that much. But a year, no, they don't make a lot.
Not a year.
The entire contract was probably $80 million a year, maybe. No, it wasn't 80. It would probably be like 60, 42 to 60. But what I'm saying is yearly salary wise, they only make 8 to 9. If you're good enough, 10.
I mean, if you
Christian made 16. So
that's the issue right now, RJ. We understand that. Like, we not.
we agree with you.
We agree with you. Like, they should, but they don't. Like, that's the issue right now. They don't make that type of money, my boy. Like, it is what it is, man. They should have did better with the CBA. Like, it just is what it is, my guy. They don't make money like that. That's
we
why
talked about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
This girl shaking ass me more than that.
Yeah, well. Tell your kids to play running back. It is what it is.
Yeah, man, let's pull up moving on. Let's get out this turn. Well, how do you feel about Trey Lance and getting traded to the Cowboys? You want to wait till the Cowboy fans get back?
I didn't like it. I didn't see the point. To me, it's insurance on Dak. Like, we already know his relationship with Jerry Jones is kind of rocky anyway. So he didn't want him to replace Romo, and he didn't want to pay him. And it's just, you got to look at outside factors. It's not the talent level that I'm concerned about. I think Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Trey Lance, but then again, I don't know. I've only seen Trey Lance in 4 games. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if Trey Lance is the future, or I don't know. I just know that Jerry Jones calls the shots, and he hasn't had the greatest relationship with Dak. Jerry Jones wants to win a Super Bowl. I don't believe that Jerry Jones feels like Dak Prescott is his best chance to win. I don't think he's ever felt that way. The only reason why he paid him was because he really had no choice. The writing's kind of on the wall for me with Dak in Dallas. If he don't ball out this year, it's his last year in Dallas. To me, they're going to move on to Trey Lance. This is my opinion. I could be totally wrong. Dak could ball out this year. I do have them winning the division. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I had them winning the division before you went and got Trey Lance to distract Dak. You didn't need no extra pressure on him. I don't want to hear that there's no pressure on Dak because you signed Trey Lance. I don't want to hear that. There's already pressure. He got teammates barking at him and all type. Like, yo, hold on, like, relax. You got rid of his offensive coordinator, Mike McCarthy, calling the plays now. Like, yo, I wouldn't not. This was just a bad time for you to take a project quarterback like Trey Lance, who has all this media coverage on him about why he didn't play in the 49ers. And if they don't know if it's a Trey Lance issue or if it's the 49ers issue and the 49ers just messed this situation up, even though Kyle Shanahan is the quarterback whisperer and da-da-da-da. Like, yo, it's just unnecessary publicity because it's the Cowboys. It's not like you could just sweep Trey Lance under the rug as soon as Dak has a bad game. Trey Lance back here, we could throw in here, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not a small thing. So, like, I wouldn't have done it. I don't trust that situation. I get where Corey's coming from. Oh, he's a backup quarterback. He's going to be QB3. Da 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 da. I don't believe none of that. That's just me. I don't. So we'll see. I'll debate. I want to get Corey's opinion because I'd rather debate him on it. You know what I'm saying? And see what he think, because what he told me in the chat was kind of crazy, especially him being a media member. Him missing out on all the points that I just pointed out was a little weird. So it could be because he's a Cowboys fan. But what do you think, Gerard?
I think it is a move to get rid of Dak eventually. They always say the best time to win is when you got a young quarterback on a small contract. You're going to end up having to pay Parsons, CD. If Brandon Cooks played Garrell, Brandon, Michael Gallup, the defense, you got fucking what you call brother cornerback fuck what's his name? It's on the
Diggs.
tip of my tongue. Yeah, Diggs, and then you got Stephon Gilmore on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they don't have to pay Trey because Trey gonna be on a prove it deal. So it's like if we do keep you, we're gonna give you this.
Yeah,
So
Parsons. Like, yo, like that's my point. Like that's why I'm like.
eventually you gotta retool the offensive line. So
Writing's on the wall for me too. That's why I saw it. I was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. So Dak. I mean, how you feel? Like,
that go ball out. Like, I mean, it is what it is, dog. Nah, you can't keep the team together, RJ. Like, you're gonna have to either get rid of the quarterback that's making a lot of money and bring in a younger quarterback that you can kind of say, hey, we're gonna give you this, and hopefully you show us that you worth whatever.
or
To
you
ball
trade
out.
the rest of the pieces that Jerry Jones is in love with because he drafted them. It's not happening. He even want to let go of Zeke. The only reason why he let go of Zeke was because his production was slipping and that contract was looking terrible. It's the only reason why he let go of Zeke. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Any other GM, cool. Cool. I get you.
AJ already got paid. AJ got paid when he got there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He got paid when he got there. He got 25 when he got there. Cowboys should have paid Amari. They did pay Amari and then traded his ass.
Well, Amari wasn't showing up at what, home games or something like that?
Away games. He was showing up in away games.
You gotta get rid of him, bro. You can't pay him on the road. I mean, that's the guy they should have kept. That's the guy they really should have kept, though. He had the best chemistry with Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Should have kept Amari. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, Cowboys gonna be the Cowboys.
Moving on, bro. Noah Lyles, world champion in track and field, made a comment about the NBA being world champions or crowning their champion as world champions. Backstory on Noah Lyles: he just swept the 100 meters and the 200 meters in the World Cup or World Track thing. It's not the Olympics; it's whatever the world competition is next. First person to do that since Usain Bolt, so he's fast. But this comment, I'm finna play it on the screen.
Oh, you gotta play it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm finna play it. But yeah, his comments were,
It's the field world championship.
the track and field world championships. So yeah. Let's take care of this.
Have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
All right. Now that I saw the video, I don't take his comments seriously at all. That was a promo. Like, you could tell that was a promo. Like, he's just getting his name out there. That's what it is. I was gonna crucify him up here, but I'm not. Like, it's just he's promoting himself. Sometimes the best way to promote yourself and get your name in the headlines is to say something controversial. You could tell, like, the joking demeanor that he had. Now, if he said that seriously, like, he was stoic, and there was no, like, emotion, and you could tell that he really meant that, I'd have a problem with it. But I see what he's doing. If he was serious, though, it's an incredibly crazy statement to make about the NBA. I mean, the NBA really has the best basketball players in the world. We could criticize them for going over in the Olympics, and they play a different style of. People tend to forget that if they lose in the Olympics, the refereeing in the Olympics isn't the best. It's actually pretty atrocious.
They got FIBA rules, so
They got
don't
different.
play by.
They got different rules. It has nothing really to do with talent. The teams that consist of the players that play overseas, those are players that play with each other for their lifetime, their professional career. Is that there's a whole lot more chemistry. Doesn't mean they have the best players in the world. They don't. They may have the best chemistry because they stay together so long. It's a different story. There's a lot of factors that come into why the NBA has the best players in the world. All those players that play overseas, they come and trying to play in the NBA. Don't get that twisted. The ones that don't come is because they don't like the organization that
That they got drafted to.
Right. They don't like the organization that they're drafted to, and the organization is not trying to trade them to appease them to get them to come over here and play. No, you stay where you at if that's what you feel. Other than that, they trying to come to the NBA. Their player names are always in the draft all the time. So I don't really get his statement in that. And plus, there's a whole bunch of European players that play in the NBA. They've never said that. So it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird for him to
an
say
American
that.
to say that, bro.
Like what? Like what do you?
Maybe he doesn't know that. Let's see. The last 3 to 4 MVPs have all been non-American players in the NBA. Maybe he didn't know that. Maybe he didn't know that it's 144 foreign players in the NBA. That was last year. That not counting the ones that got drafted this year. And it's only 400 players in the NBA, like 450 if
I think it's
doing
like
my math right.
It's around that number.
So it's 1/3 of that is foreign players. Most of your stars outside of Steph and Bron are all foreign. Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, Shea, who else? Who else is foreign? Like,
did you say Luka?
Luka. Like it's a lot of foreign players. Like that's major. So, like, for him to say that is, even if he was not being serious, it's wild. Yeah, Bam. It's
wild. It is wild, man. It's crazy. That's why I'm glad you played the comments and I didn't just read them, because when you read them, you like, bro, what? Like you bugging. But if I was to look at it from a different perspective, I get where he's coming from. Like, he's just playing it too literal. Like that's his issue, is that you're taking something that's too literal and you're not looking at the whole picture. Like that's his issue here. It's like, oh well, we face everybody in the world. They kind of don't. Like, they just play in the United States. Well, I mean, technically, yeah, but
the NBA is global. I don't want
to in
the United States. Like, I get it. Like, they only play over here, but everybody everywhere, goal is to get to the NBA.
Right. So it is the World Championship. Sorry. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry if you don't feel that way. That's what that is, bro. That's what it is. It's a league that's based in America, that everybody comes to America to play. It's kind of like the Olympics, if you think about it. Am I right? It's just not different teams. It's just the players. It's kind of like that. You all guys go to one venue, get your championship. That's what the NBA is.
Like, nobody counts the Euro League championships as like something big. You know what I'm saying? Probably over there they do.
There they do.
Like, I'm saying, like,
they do.
Worldwide, like, nigga, Jokic is a fucking god in fucking where he's from now, because he won a title over here. Like, Giannis is king of Greece because he won a title in the MVP over here. Like,
yeah.
Let Luka win it. Let Luka win a title. Like,
I think Luka's already that guy.
I'm just saying though, but like,
I don't
just
think Luka needs to. I don't think Luka needs to elevate. I don't think Luka needs to win a title to elevate Lithuania. Is that where he's at? Is that where he's from?
Yeah,
Latvia, Lithuania, or something like that.
Latvia, they just beat France.
All France got his Evan Fournier though, and what's
And
Rudy Gobert getting dunked on every time he get a chance. So
they not supposed to lose to them though, bro. They weren't supposed to lose to them.
all they have is Evan Fournier.
Not supposed to. Evan be cooking over there, you know that.
Why he? I'm not gonna do that.
Right, fool. Like, right. Like, if you all right, so this is the thing about track and field, bro. If you're not a track and field fan, of course you're not gonna watch track and field. But if you ran like I did, played like ran track, like you keep up with it. Like, I know people that love track and field, bro. Like, that's what they do. Like, that's all they fucking care about. Like,
I mean, when they on the Olympics, I watch it.
yeah, when they're on Olympics, but I'm saying like it's people that watch like the World Championships, all the little events that they had. Like, they watch this shit. They sign up for ESPN 32 and watch that motherfucker on ESPN 32.
Yeah, if they on ESPN 32, no wonder he said that. I don't blame you. Like I said, I don't blame the bull. Like I could clearly tell like why he said. Like you could just tell. Like you get that. You get a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like your intuition, like, oh, okay. Like I see what you're doing here. Like you're not. I mean, if he come back out and he double down on it, hey man, you got it. People run from cops all the time. See.
Hey, I love y'all, bro. I love the people that watch this shit. We always some random ass comments, bro. Man. Y'all stay some wild shit, bro.
But I get why he say it's not. It's an asinine comment. But I mean, hey man, get your publicity, man. You just won, bro. Congrats. Congrats, man. You had your moment, bro. You had your moment. Congrats.
The whole NBA is cooking this nigga though.
Huh?
The whole NBA is cooking this nigga though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
Stephen A. cooked this nigga on First Take.
I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I didn't see Stephen A. talk about it. The first time I heard about it was before the show. I didn't.
But yeah, dog. Like, I got NBA news if you want to hear it. Or some Team USA news. Maybe it's important. Maybe, I don't know. Brandon Ingram is kind of upset with the role he has on Team USA.
This has been bubbling for a second. God damn. This is not a surprise. This has been bubbling for a second. Like, he hasn't been playing well. So, like, I don't know. It seemed like Brandon Ingram always getting shit on. Some way, some fashion. Lakers, New Orleans, now here. God, don't respect Brandon Ingram like that. Corey said that too. That's actually what Corey said. I didn't want to steal his point, but that's exactly what Corey said. He can understand if he said NFL, but NBA was a little weird. I'm starting. You know what I'm starting to wonder? Is Brandon Ingram a team guy, or is he?
Me guy.
I don't mean that as like a bad, like that's his ego. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, does his play style, does it fit? I don't think what Brandon Ingram does would fit like Steve Kerr's system if he's not the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like Brandon, it seems like when Brandon Ingram shines, he has to be the guy. If he's not the guy, it's weird for him.
He don't know how to play off ball.
You know what I'm saying? He may know how to play off ball. That just may be something that Brandon Ingram doesn't want to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's probably a facet of his game that he probably doesn't work on like that because last season Zion was out the whole time. Like, you don't know if Zion's going to be healthy, so there's no real reason for him to work on off ball. Most nights, if Brandon Ingram's healthy, he's going to be the guy. So I just think Brandon Ingram's a weird fit. Like, when you look at Team USA, the only guy they got that would be kind of in comparison to him is Ant-Man, but Ant-Man's better than you. So he's going to get that role. Everybody else they have on Team USA is a team guy. You got Jalen Brunson, you got Josh Hart, you got
Austin Reeves, you got
Austin
Triple
Reeves.
J,
All of those
Halliburton.
all of those are team guys. So
Mikal
it's like
Bridges.
you got Brandon Ingram, who's a heavy isolation player. None of the rest of the team is that way. Even Ant got to split touches with Cat, and
Paulo.
Paulo's figuring this shit out. So I think it's just a fit issue. Like, that's why I made that question. Like, is he like a team guy? Because you got to remember who's coaching him. Like, it's Steve Kerr, it's Eric Spoelstra, and it's Tyronn Lue.
Yes, I mean,
Tyronn Lue had LeBron James. We don't know how he's going to work out with the Clippers because they're always hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we don't really see what type of game plan they run. But even then, they don't run a heavy isolation system either unless Paul George is out there patting the rock. Like, it's hard to argue with the titles.
I mean, I think it's Team USA. They've always had like a coaching staff with all head coaches.
Yeah, like I think they got Jeff Van Gundy up there, and they got mad coaches. I don't even.
They've
think
always had mad coaches.
They got
like,
mad
even when
coaches
Coach K
up
was
there.
coaching them, fool. Like,
Yeah,
even
like-
when Coach K was coaching, Pop was under Coach K.
Yeah, like they always got a staff. Like, they don't really and trust me, all of them are coaching. It's not Steve Kerr's just doing the press conferences. Like, Steve Kerr's the face. You know what I'm saying? But they're all on the side. Like, trust me, if you watch the game, like, in certain timeouts, like I saw like one game, I don't remember what it was. All of them have a clipboard. So I think it's a fit thing with Brandon Ingram, man. I really do. I don't want to look too deep into it, man. I don't even see why he's on the roster, honestly. When they announced that he was on there, I was like, oh, okay. He don't really fit with what they do, but okay. All right.
Yeah, I think it's more of that. Like, this is not the Team USA that had niggas that would be like, all right, if Kobe gonna be the guy, and Brian gonna do what he do, then we all just gonna get in where we fit in. Like, D Wade came off the bench and was just, I'm gonna cut to the goal all the time. Melo was, y'all need some spark off the bench. Let's go. Kobe was, I'm Kobe. Like,
That's it. I'm just Kobe.
I'm gonna show y'all the hard work.
Kobe was the mental dog of that team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Because he had players that he could play with, that he trusted, that he could. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, Chris Paul on the team.
It was. I think Chris Bosh was on there.
Dwayne Wade. I mean, Dwight Howard. Like, it was a.
I don't know if Dwight was there.
Dwight
I
had
don't
to be.
think
Who was they
Dwight was
big?
there.
Who was they big?
Chris Bosh.
I think Dwight was there too, bro.
I don't think so. I think that was when they lost. I don't think Dwight was there when Kobe was there. Had to
On
be
the
somebody.
Redeem team?
I don't think Dwight was there. Because when Kobe got there, that was after that Dwight shit. You know, Kobe wasn't fucking with Dwight at that time, so I don't think Dwight was there.
Yeah, the Redeem team, the roster had Carlos Boozer, Jason Kidd, Bron, Darren Williams, Michael Redd, Dwayne Wade, Kobe, Chris Bosh, Chris Paul, Dwight Howard, Tayshaun Prince, Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, okay. Dwight was there. Damn. So when? That was after the Dwight situation, right?
No, Dwight didn't come till after 2010. He was on that. He didn't come to the Lakers till after 2010.
Oh, I'm old, bro. Years don't
Because
matter.
remember, they went to the finals in 2010. They
Yeah,
got beaten by them.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, but they kind of showing that you don't really need all that to win right now. I mean, we'll see. No Giannis. No, Giannis isn't playing.
Jokic isn't playing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. Spain lost Paul and Marc Gasol. Canada's up and down. Like, it's just, I don't think they need superstars to win the gold anymore, honestly.
Yeah. I
They
really
didn't
just
lose
think
to Germany. They were down by like 15, 16, though, and the Ant went crazy in the fourth. Him and Austin Reeves.
But yeah, I just see Brandon Ingram like he won't be back. It's kind of like the Gilbert Arenas thing.
It depends on how he act. I mean,
I think it's like how Gilbert was. Gilbert was like, I should be second point guard. I'm coming off the bench. I give you 20 in 10 minutes. Like, like I'm good. And then he didn't come back. Like, they didn't let the nigga come back.
I don't know, man. Here's the thing too. If I was Brandon Ingram, I try to fit in a little bit, because what happens when stars play with Team USA? What happens, Gerard?
Somebody want to play with you.
Somebody want to play with you. If I'm Brandon Ingram, I kind of just accept my role. I try to excel in it, because you could probably be on a trading block soon, my boy. Like, you could probably be on the trading block soon, my boy. This Zion shit don't work out. They blowing that up. So I get in where I can fit in. Yeah, that's just me. All of them are young players too. Yeah. Relax, B.I. Relax, B.I. Just make friends.
I mean, you could team up with Ant-Man when they trade Karl Anthony Towns, because the way he was looking out there the other day.
Best shooting big man of all time. Don't disrespect him. Don't disrespect.
Stop it, dog. Stop it. The man said James Harden should be back. James ain't played since they won gold in the FIFA World Cup or some shit.
Team USA don't want James Harden on the squad. James Harden out here bugging. Yo, we good. James, stay home. We got it. Trust me. We good.
I don't think none of the older players gonna play in the Olympics though. I don't think.
Not the players that we expect. I mean, I wouldn't trust Ja to go overseas. Who the fuck knows what happened with Ja overseas? Everybody else that's a top star is pretty much international. So, I mean, I don't know who y'all expect to kind of like go over there.
Steph, KD.
They've been there. They've done that. Steph's in the later stages of his career now. KD's in the later stages of his career now.
And I think it'd be too easy.
It'd be too easy?
Yeah. You tried out a team. Steph, Bron, KD, and Anthony Davis. Well, nah, he might be hurt game 2.
That's with all of them though. It's like, that's my point. Like, that's with all of them. All of them have injury concerns. I'm not going over. We've done that. Like, I'm not going over there to play. Like, we good. Like, we got to stay healthy for this upcoming NBA season. Like, no, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what stars that were as young as Kobe and them, and not Kobe, like Bron and them when they went. This is who you got. Unfortunately, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to find a new star. Like that's where we're at now. I don't know if y'all realize that, but that's where we're at. It's time to find a new star or stars so we could send them over to the NBA, send them over to the Olympics, so we not trashing the team. This is the state of the NBA. This is why I tell y'all to stop hating on Curry, stop hating on Bron, stop hating on KD. Because when all of them retire, whoo!
I looked at it. I saw a post today that was like they showed everybody's age of that era of this era. So it's like Bron would 39, maybe 40 this year. KD 30, KD 36, 35, 36. Dame 32, Steph 34. Like everybody in their 30s, mid 30s right now. Like
I'm telling y'all, y'all better appreciate them while they here, because y'all trashing this team and the NBA is looking at y'all like, these are y'all future stars. Sorry to tell you that, but this is what you got. So this is what you got. So hey man, it is what it is, man. Y'all better start getting behind these boys. Pause. Y'all better, hey, Team USA, let's go. Team USA, let's go.
I know I said it when they was. I said that this team was gonna win gold, and I got flack for it when they dropped the roster out.
Oh, because the roster if on paper the roster looks garbage. I'm not gonna hold you, because it's not that the roster is garbage. It's just because we remember like
just remember just the names I just named on the Redeem team.
Like, how'd y'all go from that to this? Like, wake up, NBA fans! Like, which makes Buddy comments about the NBA even more crazy. Like, now that we've dug down deeper into the NBA right now, that's what makes it even more wild. That is like, bro, you see what we got playing in the FIBA World Championships right now?
No, they don't want to play RJ, but it's because niggas they done did it before.
And they older now, man. Like it's not just like, yo, I don't want to play. Like it's not like they don't want to. They literally have to stay healthy. Every single player that played for the teams that you guys are thinking about has injury concerns. Name a star. Injury problems. Or international. It's one or the other. Tell them to change their citizenship.
Because I do be wondering that, like, some of these niggas, what the fuck, how you change their citizenship like that?
I don't know. That should be a little weird to me, too. Like,
because I could have swore Karl Anthony Towns was born in the States. He playing overseas somewhere.
I think if you are that nationality, though, you can play for that team. Or if what you do is you go get citizenship there. So you probably have citizenship in, where you play for the Dominican Republic, right?
I think so.
Get citizenship there, and then you can go over there and play.
But why would you want to play for the Dominican Republic?
Because you can't make the U.S. team. Because you can't make the U.S. team. So this, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, we don't want Karl Towns. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to just go play in the Dominican Republic. Like, oh, okay, you want to get some run in? That's cool.
Yeah, this like trade Dusty Silver. Like it is some players that like Canada do got some players like Jamal Murray, Andrew Wiggins, Shea. I think Lou Dort is Canadian or some shit like that. Like
I'm done keeping up with their citizenships, bruh.
Like it'd be weird for like niggas just show up and not be playing for the US. You'd be like, hold on now.
No, I'm done. We got RJ Barrett over there.
Well, RJ's from Canada.
I know he's playing like RJ. It's not about his citizenship. It's just, come on, RJ. Like, can you dominate over there, please? Like, come on, bro, show me something, RJ, please. But, hey, man, it is what it is. Man.
Hey, this is the second time Lou Dort got mentioned on this podcast, and we always big up Lou Dort. He was the second star on that Oklahoma City team, bro. They went to the playoffs with Chris Paul.
Shout out to Chris Paul, man.
Nah, but for real though, like I think America is going to win, And when they do win gold, I'm coming back to that same post and tell everybody I told you so.
I wasn't on that post, so I don't care. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't think I said anything.
No, everybody said they wasn't playing for bronze.
Nah, they should at least get silver, bro. They should at least, at minimum, get silver, man. I don't like the way they be going down in these games, though.
Bro, I don't like the way that they play half the time.
I mean, it's all of their first time playing together too. So it's going to take they should be all right by the Olympics time. They should be okay. This is where they're working out the kinks.
They were saying that they weren't going to win gold in the FIBA.
Huh? No, I heard you. I heard you.
Oh.
I heard you. I'm just saying, the reason why they play the way they play is because they haven't had a lot of time together. Like, isn't this Steve Kerr's first time coaching too? Like, they had Pop before, right?
Yeah. I think Pop's still gonna run the Olympic team.
Oh, really? Is that how that works?
Yeah. Coach K didn't coach the FIBA stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, like, the Olympic, it will catch you every 4 years. But they also have a system now, like how they do it. So, like, it's like most of these kids that's played in the Team USA, like 17 and unders and all that, like niggas that's get drafted, like they've played in this together before.
Yeah. True.
So this ain't nothing new to them. It's like a feeder system now. That's why I'm like, why y'all don't trust the feeder system? Like all these young niggas play together.
It's the name thing. I think it's real. It's real. Because if you look at the players that they have, like they're not scrubs. Like these are still top level players. Like, I mean, the only name that probably will stick out a little bit is probably, I don't even want to disrespect him, but probably Josh Hart. Everybody else in Austin Reeves, I mean but Austin Reeves is showing you that he's that guy. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like those are probably the only two players that you could look at and be like, why are they there? Like I could see you probably getting a replacement for them. But the things that they do on the team, you need guys like that,
like glue guys, especially Josh Hart. I would love to have Josh Hart.
Man, too bad we just signed him. Too bad.
Hell no, we ain't had the money to sign him. We're broke right now.
We're only at the top.
We're gonna be here for a while, so it don't matter.
Yeah, okay.
But no, man. Good show today, bro. Good show. Hey, that is wild, RJ. That is crazy. That no team offered Reeves a contract.
I don't know if that's accurate.
No, they said it. They said no team offered him a contract, so the Lakers got a fair deal out of it, but no team offered him a contract. Like you would think, like somebody would have been like, "Pay this nigga this much money to get the nigga off."
They regret that shit now. They regret that shit now. Trust me. But the Lakers were going to match that contract regardless, man. Unless they were going to give him a max deal, but they weren't doing that. So.
Mm-hmm. But good show, Brody. You got a positive word for today, though?
I'm thinking. You go first. Don't know which way I'm going to go with my positive word this week. I'm going to hear yours. I said enough.
Yeah, they do. Positive word for the day. Time really doesn't heal all wounds. And why I mean that, like, well, time doesn't heal everything. Like, let's say I break my glasses today. And I leave them in the room. And I leave them for 10 years. I come back 10 years later, ain't shit on it but dust. Like, it's still broken. So you got to do the work to fix yourself. Like, it's gonna take time, of course, but you have to put in the work beside it. If nobody's working on it, then it's gonna stay the same. You're gonna stay broke. You're gonna stay traumatized. You're gonna stay fucked up in the head. Like, you still, at the end of the day, you still gonna go through whatever you go through. You still gonna have them traumas and all of that. And then you just come back, you know. You gotta work on yourself, bro. You gotta take the time, get to know yourself, know what you like, know what you don't like. So, yeah, that's my positive word for the day. What's your positive word, RJ?
Yeah, let RJ get a positive word. Can I be petty for 1 second?
Go ahead, bro.
You still being a leech. Because I remember posting that the other day. Thought we was working on that.
I don't remember you posting that. Did I like it?
Yeah, of course.
Good job, Dish.
Man, if only Dish was in OTR. Be crazy.
What you got for me, dog?
Well, I was waiting for RJ and seeing if he had a positive word. I'm gonna close it out with a positive word. I don't know what after what the shit that I see RJ say. Nah,
we had our conversation already. You just missed it.
It's been a long weekend.
You missed it earlier.
We trying to keep things professional right now. We hate each other right now. We're trying to keep things professional. You mean without confidence?
Yeah, probably without confidence we wouldn't have this pod.
Oh, salute, RJ. That was a good one. Yeah, I was. That's a good one because I damn sure thought you was about to say something petty. We was gonna put it on the screen regardless. But my positive word is, I'm gonna just use a post that I use. My post's been on point lately. You know what I'm saying? I kind of stole this from somebody since they gotta carry them on my back all the time. So remove the remember what happened last time mindset in people in your life and replace them with the things will work out this time mindset in people. You'll be amazed at how things start to actually come together for you. If you continue to have a survival mentality, then that's all you will do. But to accomplish greatness and to receive amazing blessings, you need to take risks and have faith. Don't just survive, thrive. And that's my positive word.
Good stuff, dog. Good stuff. I like that.
Thank you.
That might be an Instagram post one day.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just make sure you start it out with "Be Better Today," at least, to get rid of copyright.
Be better every day, dog.
There you go.
Every day. That's the most positive thing you can get all the time. Be better. Be 1% better today, dog.
Yeah.
You was late for work. Just make it time. Make it on time today, even if it's 1 minute early.
And like I said on Sunday, I know I'm better. So I live by that statement. Thank you for that. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you.
Always, brother. Anything to help you out, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I got you, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, stopping by, having a conversation with us, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got to get Dish on the show one day. I gotta get RJ on the show.
I've been trying to get Dish
on
the show forever, bro. Like Dish, I have to get Dish up. So maybe that's what I'll network. I'll do that this week. I'll network with Dish, see what Dish is doing. Yo, Dish saved the life today. Actually, I think I saw. I don't know if that was today or another day, but shout out Dish. He pulled somebody out of a burning truck or some shit. Yo, salute Dish. I hope that was you, but salute. I think it was Dish. I think it was. But if Dish, if that was you, salute my boy for real. Salute. Everybody.
Every Monday, bro.
In between, let's go 7.
Oh yeah, that was Yeah, it was him.
Yeah, shout out Dish. I figured it was him, man. I paid attention. Shout out Dish. I saw that.
I salute this. I ain't seen it yet. I ain't really been on Facebook today.
He was recording.
So-
He was like, "Yo, what the hell is this on fire over here?" Crazy. Yeah.
Drop off my blood all over my shirt. It's looking crazy.
Oh man, they should. Dish, don't do that, man. We still black in America, my boy. Don't do that.
All right, so
All right, man.
yeah, next Monday, bro. All right, so I'll be here next Monday. Starting the next 3 Mondays, I won't be here. So
Yes.
yeah, so young man is starting to play football now. His games are on Monday. So
Salute.
I'll be doing the father thing. So I'll be at my game, rooting the little man on. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna leave it in good hands. I got my boy Malik to take care of the show.
Yes, sir. Gonna be just fine.
So
Yes, sir.
we'll
We'll
be-
keep the show rolling.
yeah, so next week, see y'all next Monday, man. Enjoyed it. I'll let y'all later, dog.
Peace.